Hello, my loves. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. I am doing this reading pre-recorded from Sunday. So this is now Sunday, but it's Monday your time. So I'm going to do a reading today. Let's see. We're going to jump straight in. Let's see what's going on with the person that's on your mind. I will be back today. So Monday. I will be back today. So I should be doing a reading during the week. Got love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. I do feel like this person is thinking about you. We've got a love triangle, third party, multiple lovers' choices. Let's see what's going on with the person that's on your mind. Oh, we have shine, spiritual hater. So the person on your mind, I feel like this person is dreaming, fantasizing about you. I do feel like you are irritating the life out of them right now, because I feel like for some of you, you are like rising, you're doing your own thing, you're being exactly who you are, maybe authentic to yourself. I feel like this person doesn't really like that. I do feel like there's some truths, and they're your own truths. They're not so much their truth. And we have to understand, as human beings, we have different truths. We have different perceptions from others. So your perception might not match that other person's. Your truth's not the same as the next person. So I feel like there's something around that as well. So I do feel like this person does have a third party here. There is somebody that they're with. I feel like there might be multiple people as well. And I feel like with this spiritual hater, hate on your spirituality, light, magic, power, I feel like this person doesn't really, I feel like for some of you, this is maybe, I feel like for some of you, this is linked to friends, because we have karmic friends there underneath, like some old friends here, maybe somebody that you were connected to in the past here doesn't like your form of spirituality. This is for some of you. Some of you, I feel like there's a group of friends here as well. I feel like might even be linked to this person here. I do feel like they have a bunch of friends here, and or there's a bunch of people that they used to hang around with, possibly here, that they've recently maybe fell out with, whatever. I do feel like there's something here about them hating on you and your own perception of what, again, I feel like there's a perception here, a difference of perception, difference of opinion here on what spirituality maybe means to you, or towards us. I feel like spiritual warfare for some of you. Again, there's something about perceptions of the ways things should be done, or your own version of what your spirituality is compared to theirs. And I feel like it's different, and they don't like that because it's different. They don't like that because it's not the way that they see spirituality. It's like it just doesn't fit in. I hope this makes sense. Whoever these people are, though, these friends or ex-friends, weren't for you and they don't serve you no longer. But I feel like with this person here that's on your mind, there is an element of they see you growing and doing so well for yourself, and again, they just don't like that. It irritates them because you're doing so well and maybe they're not doing so great either. And I feel like the green-eyed monsters come out to play in some sort of capacity. So let's see. Let's get into the tarot. Actually, hold on. The dragon is to these cards. So we're going to clarify the love triangle. Let's clarify that love triangle first. So we have clock, mirror, ascending, and girl talk. I feel like this person's getting a bit of reality hit here where, this person, whoever they're with, or the people that they're with, they're starting to get a bit of a reality check here. I feel like they're ending off a cycle here, and it's took a bit of time for them to realise. I feel like there is some realisations that are coming with this. With the clock, I do feel like, you know, they're saying time's a healer, and I feel like this time with these people, the situation, it's made them see things in a different light, and I feel like for them, they're starting to go inwards here with this mirror. I do feel like there's some introspection going on, and I feel like it's reflecting again. Another person is not, when we say mirroring, I would like to say that this person is just reflecting to you what your wounds are, so that you can go and heal yourself. If they're not an image of you, so if they're going off doing bad behaviours, like, that's on them, and that's not for you to do the inner work on their bad behaviour, but to do the inner work on how can I change this for me to get a better outcome for myself. Not the other way around. No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do inner work to understand them. You don't. You can do the inner work to understand you and how that triggers you, maybe, to go inward and look at that. That's the true way, like, I feel like, anyway. Your perception might be different to mine, but to me, I feel like that would be the true way of doing it, not to put that person's needs above your own. We have here ascending. So I do feel like they're starting to get, and they're going into a new phase now, maybe leaving the old behind in order to start anew. Because they're transcending here. They're overcoming the obstacles that were maybe in the way, maybe a third party that was in the way. So let's see. Why is love on the brain here? Karmic relationship. Stabbed in the back. Paradise. And healing heart. So I do feel like this person is healing in some sort of capacity here. I do feel like they have been stabbed in the back, possibly here from a karmic relationship. Linked to these sort of people. I do feel like they are going back to a time of, like, I feel like they're fantasizing, daydreaming about those good times that maybe they had with you, good times they've had in the past here, maybe past relationships here. I do feel like they're really fantasizing, looking at that, you know. I do feel like they're going through a separation at the moment with maybe from this karmic partner, this karmic relationship that had to happen so that they learn. Again, I'm feeling something to do with a love triangle, something to do with maybe even the other person might have been cheating here. There's something here about a third party. So let's see why the Shine card is here. Why is that Shine card here? Coffee cup. Separation. Axe. And girl with a snake. I do feel like you've put boundaries up since you've separated with this person, with the axe coming out and the separation. There's definitely been a separation between you and this person. And I feel like this had to stop the patterns, the behaviours that were going on. And I feel like it irritates them that you've done that. But it's also, it was necessary for you to do this, and I feel like this has been a time for you to contemplate. You know, I feel like for some of you, you're trying to find your tribe. So maybe you're trying to find new friends here. You know, there's something here about, you know, conversing with others. So I do feel like for some of you, you know, you're finding friends, and you know, you're hanging around with new friends, and maybe they're picking up on that. And I feel like for some of them, they're seeing that you're collaborating maybe with others here, talking to other people. You know, for some of you may be dating and they're not really liking that. So I do feel like there is some sort of boundaries that you've put in with this person. They just didn't like it, because nobody likes a boundary. But I feel like this person overstepped the mark maybe a little bit too much. So let's get into the tarot. Let me quickly give it a little shuffly. So as I say, I will be back tomorrow. I am going to be back tomorrow, so I'm going to get a live in sometime this week. So let's see what's going on with the person that's on your mind. Let's have a look at that. We have the Seven of Blades. The Five of Blades. Four of Wands. The Knight of Cups came out as well, and we have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I will further clarify these, because I want to see why that Seven of Blades is here, because I do feel like there has been some cheating. This could have been them, or their own behaviours, or this could be that other person that they've been with. So let's see why that Seven of Blades is here. Three of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles there. I do feel like this person here is moving away from old behaviour here. I do feel like they're starting to see what they've maybe done in the past here. I do feel like there's some sort of cheating that's went on in the past here with possible third parties, and I feel like they've been this has been sort of like a big thing within the collective at the moment. You know, and I feel like they've been really looking at, you know, what they've been working hard on, what have they been bringing into this reality, you know, what have they been building, what have they been bringing in, what's the investments that they've been doing, whether that be material investments. I feel like for some of them, houses, cars, material things in their life, but also what have they been bringing in, you know, into their life that's been an investment. So maybe relationships here could be a pentacle, you know, anything like that. I do feel like they've been looking at these. I do feel like for some of them, they're deciding what opportunities they want to take next emotionally, you know, looking at the things that serve them and what don't, that sort of thing. And I feel like there's something here about, I just heard there the Knight of Pentacles, so I feel like there's something there about the Knight of Pentacles where it's slow but steady wins the race. They're going to maybe move into that. That's where they let go of old, like, material aspects. I feel like there'll be things falling away from them that need to, you know, but I feel like they are working on this right now. There's something that they're working on to build. Maybe this is material aspects as well that they're building on. Maybe a house here, there is a home there in the background. So there's something here maybe about, you know, getting into a home. There's something around the home here that, you know, they're working towards. But I feel like there's something here about them cheating and looking at that behaviour. There's something about looking around that behaviour, the behaviours, things that have happened in the past. They've been really looking at that, and where they've been putting their money. There's something about where they've put their money as well, where they've invested money into as well. So let's have a look at that Five of Blades. What's going on with that Five of Blades, with the person that's on your mind? Why is the Five of Blades here? We've got the Emperor, the Judgment, and the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like this person, there's something here about making a decision about where they want to put their emotional happiness. Where do they want to put this big, massive cup of love that they're overflowing with? I do feel like they're very much in control here of how they feel. I do feel like for some of them, they can be very argumentative and they're very stubborn to their ways. They're a bit of a win at all costs sort of person. Like, they like things their way or the highway. I do feel like this person might possibly be a father as well. And I feel like they're trying to be responsible for some of them. They're trying to make good decisions, not only for themselves, but I feel like they're trying to make good decisions for their children as well. You know, and they're trying to decide, again, where they want to put this pentacle, where they want to make an investment. There's something here about looking in the long term for their children as well, and what's best for their family, so for themselves, but also for their children and their family. There's something around that. So let's see, because we've got the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands here, and I feel like there's something to do here with schmoozing people. The Knight of Cups to me is very schmoozy. He's Prince Charming. He's very charming. And he's very much aware of that. And I feel like there's people clocking on to this as well. Women that clock onto this now. That woman doesn't look too happy. Let's see why the Knight of Cups is here. Why is the Knight of Cups here, please? The Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there's a message as well. I just heard message there. I've seen the pigeons and I heard messenger. And we have Chariot and we've got the Fool there. So I do feel like this person does want to move forward into something more stable here. I'll find out more with this Four of Wands to see if that's towards you or something else. But I do feel like they're trying to turn their wheel of karma around at the moment. And again, I'm feeling like they're looking at the future. They're looking at, their destiny and where they need to be going to next. Because I feel like they do want this sense of stability with this King of Pentacles. But there's something here about being stuck in old rooted belief systems. Even though they've been looking at their past here, I do feel like they are very stubborn in their material world and what they want to build with and who they want to build with. They're very stubborn in their ways. I do feel like for some of them they want material stability, and there's a sense of feeling secure within that. I feel like they're being very disciplined right now, and there's been something here about being very stubborn in their ways and sticking in their chair and they're not moving, because this King of Pentacles looks like he's very much stuck into his chair. His belief systems is also addictions. I feel like I just heard they're riddled in addictions, because there's got the grapes there to me, can point to addictions. Could be alcohol, could be drug addictions here, and I feel like that holds them back here as well. So we have the Chariot, which is about moving forward. I do feel like they're trying to have the willpower and self-control to move forward. I feel like for some of them they are looking at their addictions as well. So let's see why the Four of Wands is here. Some of you might get a message as well. Let's see why the Four of Wands is here. We've got the Queen of Swords here. What did I say? Queen of Swords. Two of Wands. Three of Pentacles, and we've got the Knight of Swords. I do feel like this person will come rushing in when you're starting to build something new here, investing your time and energy into something else or somebody else here. I do feel like for some of you, will be collaborating with others. You'll be talking to other people. You'll be dating. I feel like you'll be building something. You'll be on your way into building maybe a new relationship here with somebody, investments and things like that. You'll be making investments elsewhere. That's not with this person. I feel like you'll be working hard, but you'll be already moved forward. For some of you, you may be even planning to travel here or to move for some of you. And this person's going to come rushing in because they haven't let you go, basically. And look, the cheating's coming back and they're feeling defensive. So I do feel like this person, like maybe you've cheated on you and left. And they're very defensive about that. And I feel like you're going to put up your defenses and say, no, I found somebody else here. Because your intuition's leading you elsewhere now and you're going down a brand new path. And I feel like it's a bit scary at the moment because there is some anxieties involved. But I feel like you're moving forward ultimately. And this person's it's going to be too late for them. So let's get some cards for you, my love. Let's see what's going to happen in your potential future. Let's have a look at that. Potential future. We have sudden wealth. What did I say? I'm surrounded by money, my love. Let's see. Potential future for you. We have the wealthy man, a message of concern, and we have thief here. So I feel like this person, I do feel like this person's going to come in quite concerned when you meet this person. I do feel like there's a new person coming in here that could be quite wealthy, makes their own money. I do feel like there's something here about that this man being quite wealthy. They're going to have a little bit of pennies behind them. but I feel like that you're going to get some sudden wealth here yourself, because I feel like this person might come in, quite concerned when they come in. I did say there's something here about a message coming in quite quickly, and I feel like they will come in quite quickly when you're building with somebody else. And I feel like, this person, they ran. I feel like with this faith as well, because we have the Seven of Swords here as well. There's lots of Seven of Swords here. I've seen it twice in this reading. So I do feel like this person's robbed enough of your time. This person's, no. I feel like you're going to move forward from this big time. I feel like this person might have even took money from you. For some of you, I do feel like they've took your time, they've took your money, they've took a lot from you, basically. So I feel like you're moving forward from this. But I feel like for you, this person might come in with a little, I feel like they're going to come in a little bit. Even for some of them, they might even use a little bit of woe is me with you as well. It's not to fall for that. If they're on their arse, you have to let them pick themselves back up. So let's see. Let's get you some romance angels, my loves. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, and I feel like that's that other person here, come in, or friendly or lovely, as again, very smoothie. I feel like this person's going to come in and try and even use the woe is me card, that sort of thing. They're going to try. I feel like they're going to try and manipulate the situation with you, to weasel the way back in. We have children here. Your love life is being affected by children, and I feel like this is, again, there was something to do with their children making decisions for themselves, but for the children as well. We have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So there is an element here of you taking back control of your life, leaving this person to do what they need to do, and also you move on. Not to say that this person might be away forever, because it might not. They might change. People change all the time, but it's always up to you and your discernment. And we have here, you deserve love, you are lovable. So, when you do move forward, it's knowing that you're understanding you're worthy of love, no matter what another person does or says to you. That's a reflection of their own behaviour. It's not a reflection of you. You do your work and how you feel about you and how you want to show up in the world. That's your work. Not for this other person. They've got their own work to do, and they'll show you exactly who they are, basically. So let's see. Let's get you an animal message. I got these from a charity shop. I was so happy when I seen them in Scotland too. So cool. I was like, the best find. It was £5. Bargain. I love it. Let's see. Let's get a message for you guys. We have here Scorpion. In a new relationship, passion offers the challenge of ecstasy and pain. I mean, alright. Let's see. Scorpion. These are not in order either, and it doesn't have a thing either, so I've just got to search through the book. So I'm just going to carry on talking until I find it. So I'm so excited to get back tomorrow. It'd be lovely to hear from you guys. I'm going to try and come live as soon as I can. My kids are back to school this week as well. Happy days. Love them, but back to school. Love yous. Bye. Anyway, so I'll be back on live sometime this week. It'd be lovely to see you all. I'm going to go out in a moment. So anyway, Scorpion. In a new relationship, passion offers the challenge of ecstasy and pain. Imbued with powers of such wonder as protecting the mighty Egyptian goddess Isis from pursuant enemies. Good Lord. Scorpion inspires both reverence and respect. Her sting brings forth both death and potent aphrodisiac for her mate, passion, a reminder that sex affects our psyches in different and powerful ways. At our most vulnerable, we can be painfully hurt. At our most passionate, transported into ecstasy, Relationships entered into now will profoundly affect your being. Scorpion counsels that you accept the challenge. So just be careful, basically, about who you're exchanging energy with. You know, I feel like this came out in the last reading about sexual energies. Please research that because it's really important about who you. I would say it's very important. How you exchange energies with people and know about that. It's very important because I didn't know, but I found out a lot about it and I was like, oh, don't do that. Just anybody. Anyway, I love yous a lot. I'm so happy. Happy that I'm going to be home. I missed you guys. Anyway, I love yous a lot. Love yous, and I'll be back tomorrow. Love yous. Bye. Bye.